in Munich last night. It's a night for City that's been 5 years in the making in Champions League terms, 46 years in terms of reaching a European semi-final. Now they're up against the kings of European football for 6 decades for a place in the final. As you can see, the Bernabeu, the perfect theatre. Real Madrid and Manchester City playing a glorious night for Manchester City in the Bernabeu. Uncharted territory for City, a familiar path for Real Madrid, the ultimate test.
They just can't afford to lose him in a game of this magnitude.
Well, you know, from a City standpoint, whenever you see their captain go down like this, the Manchester City fans hold their breath, and that didn't look
well as he did against Real Madrid. I just thought he was exceptional.
Well, sometimes the Cristiano Ronaldo, first showboating from him so far. Now Danny Carvajal, dangerous ball in towards Ronaldo, who was up there so early. Got so much power on the header, just lacked that little bit of direction.
I think the fullbacks can get forward when the opportunity presents itself. Really good position from Carvajal. Look at Ronaldo, wants it. Really good ball in. She said probably jumps a bit too early. That's a really good opportunity for Ronaldo. Otamendi does enough, just puts him off slightly, jumps with him. Cristiano knows what a great opportunity that was.
Daniel across there for City.
A little bit deep, Manchester City, able to keep the ball.
There's Danny Carvajal, and now Bale, who's onside, and he's got lots to pick out. He doesn't need anybody because he can pick out the top corner like that, and Gareth Bale fires Real Madrid ahead.
Well, when you're deep, you need to be organised. Manchester City, just not that at all at the back. Such an easy ball, just down the side of the defence. Just far too easy. Just look at this ball. Just in behind Clichy. Otamendi plays him onside. I don't know if Gareth Bale scores with his right foot from there. Not sure if he means that. Yeah. Takes a deflection. I don't think he's going to mean to have a chip from there. Just has a look over his shoulder. Just see that. You need a bit of luck in these big games. Real Madrid gets it.
Well, sometimes you make your own luck. Gareth Bale's 20 and Otamendi into the penalty area. And it was in towards them. And in fact, it was Fernando who was with Madrid at this stage of the season, and it's taken them to within the chance of maybe winning La Liga too. Here they come again, and it was Ronaldo, having been teed up by Isco. Helped on by Sanya, and here's Navas, and he's got Aguero in there, and Kevin De Bruyne as well. Keylor Navas was...
Bale's in a great position there, terrific header of the ball.
Pepe's one to watch as well. It's in towards Sergio Ramos. Joe Hart got there. It's in towards Pepe and Ramos, and the captain doubles the Real Madrid lead. Does he know? The offside flag up, much to the relief of Joe Hart and those Manchester City defenders.
Well, what a ball that was! Just so open. So he's just leaning offside. Look how free he is. Takes a poor touch. It's lucky. Just bounces right back. So dominating the heart of the midfield.
There's Modric, and Marcelo's made one of those runs, and Ronaldo was in there. So dangerous, isn't he? You know exactly. His turn to pop up in a wide position, and now Gareth Bale, who lines it up Joe Hart was ready for it.
Well, Isco is causing so many problems, just dragging players all over the pitch. It's been exceptional. Gareth Bale, such a great striker of the ball from distance.
Can Manchester City fashion a decent chance before half-time? Kevin De Bruyne. Fernandinho, here's the chance! So close.
Brilliant. That's exactly what they need to do, Manchester City. Really good forward passing. Kevin De Bruyne, just on the half-turn, he's so good in there. Great turn. Good way to pass. Fernandinho comes inside. It's really unlucky. It's a really good strike.
So much better and so much crisper, wasn't it, from Manchester City? Fernandinho, who started every match in the competition, took this from a winning position in any match since the 8th of November when Sevilla came from behind to beat them. They've not blown a lead here since Bale. Picks out Ronaldo with a peach of a pass. Ronaldo couldn't get the right connection, but the ball from Gareth with some defending to do. And then Kevin De Bruyne, like Ronaldo at the... There's Danny Carvajal. And then Hesse through the middle. Otamendi comes across. Hesse still gets the shot away.
Well, I just can't believe how easy it is just to play down the sides of Manchester City. Again, look how easy that is. Mangala just needs to be in that back four. He picks that off. Otamendi has a long way to come across.
He made a similar run. And now Gareth Bale on the charge. And Modric is in and he's onside, and Joe Hart with a vital save. Some of the City defenders are stopped expecting the flag to be raised, and it wasn't, and Modric has wasted a really good chance. But give Joe Hart credit, that's another big save from the Manchester City goalkeeper.
He made two in the first leg. I don't think anybody could believe he was onside. Everybody stopped. He's just in acres of space. He's onside. Again, Otamendi.
What a brilliant there. There's Danny Carvajal, who will catch it. And he's got Ronaldo and Hesse waiting. And Ronaldo rose. Joe Hart saved it. An amazing ability.
Really good defending from Otamendi. Exactly where he needs to be. This is the header from earlier. Straight at Joe Hart.
Isco, Lucas Vazquez, and now Cristiano Ronaldo! Joe Hart there again for Manchester City.
I don't know how many times I've said it. That channel is a problem for Manchester City. Just in behind Mangala, just sliding it down that side every time. Ronaldo making that run in behind. Joe Hart, really good position. Saves it, keeps it.
Here's Modric. Mangala slipped and Ronaldo looks to profit. And the deflection. And a corner.
Well, I'm not sure why he's slipping. There's no rain. Again, as Modric just slips. Again, they get lucky, Manchester City. Really good block from Clichy. Really good closing down.
Kroos with the Real Madrid corner. Helped on! And they get another break. And then Pepe still battling for it. Ronaldo, who's used his arms to put it in. But again, in that Manchester City goal, leading a charmed life.
Well, Gareth Bale is unbelievable in the air. I'm not sure why Ronaldo catches this ball. I know it's over his head, he's offside anyway.
Well, the fact that he's offside is the reason why he's not being given a yellow card for using his hands. The initial header, though, by Gareth Bale. Raheem Sterling. Better from Manchester City. Although Danny Carvajal first, and then Lucas Vazquez. It's going to be a yellow card as well for the foul. A set piece in a good position. They're able to crowd the Real Madrid penalty area for pretty much the first time in the second half. In it goes. Navas was down, and it's a wasted opportunity.
I just wonder if he's trying to score. Maybe just see something at the near post, but you just cannot miss He cannot go wide of the goal. I think he's trying to score. It's just not on. Navas is in the perfect position.
Kovacic in with his first tackle. Now Sterling. Aguero. Aguero's first sighter! So close. It's the first even half chance he's had tonight, Sergio Aguero. And he scared the living daylights out of Keylor Navas.
Oh, he's an unbelievable player, Sergio. What a strike that is. He only misses by a yard. Navas has no chance to get there.
Aguero sets off into the space vacated by Pepe, and Navas has come a long way. And Ramos was there as well. And Navas, the huge cheers from the Bernabeu supporters, able to get it out of play, but he took a real risk.
Wow.
He'll be through.
That ball over the top causes chaos. Navas does so well. See, he probably just twists his ankle on the way down, and he goes for the second one. Incredible goalkeeping, last ditch. But just that one ball over the top, not even a good ball from Clichy. Just in.
James Rodriguez is in. Really quite sure where they've grown as a Champions League team, but they've just not been good enough over the two legs. And their Champions League dream is over, because the Masters in this competition are heading back to the final. It's a repeat of the 2014 final when Real Madrid won La Decima. It's going to be the 213th Madrid derby in the San Siro on the 28th of May. And while the Real Madrid players and supporters will celebrate tonight, Owen, the Manchester City players will be so disappointed by what's happened here tonight.
Well, their first Champions League semi-final, had a terrific campaign in the Champions League, but they were second best today. I don't think any Manchester City fan would deny that. They just didn't do enough offensively. Real Madrid controlled the tempo, and they just didn't win any tackles. They were second best almost in every aspect, but they had a terrific Champions League campaign. Come back stronger next season.
They will, they'll come back next season, and when they do, Pep Guardiola will be their manager, and the European Cup will be in a trophy cabinet somewhere in Madrid. It's Real Madrid's night. It was Atletico Madrid's night last night, and Manchester City will reflect on a Champions League campaign that ended in the semi-finals. Full time in the Bernabeu tonight. Real Madrid 1, Manchester City 0.
Well, the Real Madrid